Hey guys, I'm Mezzy and welcome to this quick start guide for Mythic Darkheart Thicket. Thicket is one of the old expansion dungeons joining the Mythic Plus dungeon pool in Season 3. First up is Archdruid Gladialis. To start with, he'll jump back and forth with Xavius leap and put a dot on both the tank and the first player that was targeted. Heal them to 90% health to get rid of the dot. Next, he'll knock anyone in front of him back and then charge at the tank with Primal Rage. Tank him with your back to a wall so that the knockback is irrelevant. If the damage on you becomes too much, then do the opposite. Position yourself so that he knocks you and only you across the room. And then sidestep the charge so that the boss doesn't hit you with it. Lastly, adds will spawn and chase two players. Slow, stun, and kill them. They leave behind puddles of corruption as they move around, so have them move as little as possible and obviously don't stand in the puddles. Next is Oakheart. To start with, he'll deal AoE damage and knock you back with Shattered Earth. Next, when he casts Strangling Roots, kill them. If you have abilities like Blessing of Freedom or Druid Shapeshifting, stand in them instead so that you can remove the root and despawn it completely. If they're still up when Uproot gets cast, then adds will spawn that you will need to kill. Finally, there are two tank abilities. Crushing Grip will throw the tank at a ranged target and in theory should deal damage to them both. And Nightmare Breath is a cone on the tank, so tank him face away from the group. The third boss is Dresaron, and we can be quite quick about this. Move away from the direction the boss is facing when Breath of Corruption gets cast. Spread out around the boss so that not everyone is hit with Earth-Shaking Roar, and move out of the AoE if you're targeted. And lastly, Downdraft will push you back. So stand close to the boss at all times, run towards him and use movement speed increases. You need to do this so that you won't be pushed into the eggs on the sides of the room, because if you do, the adds will spawn and you will need to kill them. The final boss is Shade of Xavius. When Nightmare Bolt is cast on you, you'll get a circle around you. Stand next to another player while you have the circle so that you're not silenced. Next, Induced Paranoia is the opposite of Nightmare Bolt. When you have the growing puddle underneath your feet, stand away from other players. And next, for healers, Dispel the Festering Rip debuff. It'll be put on random players in melee range. And Feed the Weak is a generic damage cast that can be done on any player. Lastly, at 50% health, the AoE Apocalyptic Nightmare is cast. Don't stand in the swirls and don't let the boss stand in them either. He'll gain 5% damage per swirl he's hit by. And that's all you need to know for the Darkheart Thicket bosses. If you liked this video, please like, subscribe and share it with others. I would very much appreciate it as it helps with the YouTube algorithm. For now, I'm Mezzy and I'll see you again next time.